Most people spend their whole lives searching for love. But for Daniel, love was something he only understood after it was gone. This is the story of the last gift that changed everything. Daniel grew up in a tiny neighborhood, raised by his mother, Alice, a soft-spoken woman who worked 2 jobs just to keep a roof over their heads. Daniel didn't have much, but he had his mother, and to her, that was enough. From a young age, Alice taught him one thing. Son, kindness is the only thing that never runs out. But Daniel never really understood what she meant. Not until much later. Alice dreamed of seeing Daniel become the first in their family to graduate university. She saved every coin, skipped meals, and walked long distances to work so she could keep money aside for his future. Daniel noticed, but he didn't fully appreciate it. Sometimes he complained, "Why can't we be like other families?" Alice would smile softly and say, "One day you'll understand." When Daniel turned 18, he got a scholarship to study engineering. It was the happiest day of Alice's life. She hugged him tightly and whispered, "I told you, kindness always comes back." But while Daniel was away at school, life became harder for Alice. She hid her struggle, never wanting to worry him. Whenever he called, she pretended everything was fine. "Are you eating well?" she'd ask. And he'd answer quickly, trying to end the call so he could return to his friends. He didn't know that every time the call ended, she sat alone in the quiet house, coughing, tired, and weaker than before. One day, Daniel's professor called him into the office. "Daniel, your mother has been admitted to the hospital." His world stopped. He rushed home, heart pounding, guilt washing over him like cold water. When he arrived, Alice was lying on the hospital bed, smaller, quieter, but still smiling when she saw him. "Hey, my boy," she whispered. Daniel broke down. "Mom, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you ask for help?" She gently touched his face. "Because your dreams were more important than my pain." Her condition got worse. Doctors did their best, but the truth was unavoidable. Alice didn't have much time left. One evening, Alice asked Daniel to sit beside her. She handed him a small, worn-out notebook tied with a red ribbon. Inside were handwritten notes, dates, and small messages, all sacrifices she made throughout his life. The shoes she didn't buy so he could have school supplies. The meals she skipped so he wouldn't go hungry. The money she saved secretly from every paycheck, all for his education. At the last page, she had written, "Even if the world ever feels cold, remember this. My love walks with you. This is my last gift." With trembling hands, Daniel hugged her. "I'm sorry, Mom. I should have been there." She smiled weakly. "You're here now, and that's enough." Those became her last words. Alice passed away that night. Daniel felt like the world had ended. But months later, he realized her love hadn't disappeared. It had transformed him. He finished school. He became an engineer. He built a foundation in her name, helping children from low-income families get education, just like she dreamed. Every time he handed a child a school book, he whispered the words his mother taught him. Kindness is the only thing that never runs out. And somewhere in the quiet corners of his heart, he knew his mother's last gift still lived within him. Cherish the people who sacrifice silently for you, because sometimes their quiet love is louder than anything you will ever hear. Have you ever lost someone you loved deeply? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might comfort someone who needs it today. If this story touched your heart, please like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us create more stories like this.